Did you see the new CDC stats on obesity in America? Close to 40% of adults are obese, 70% are overweight, but far worse, 19% of adolescents, that's 2 to 19-year-olds, are obese as well. These are the highest rates ever. And look at the trend in this chart since 1999. At this rate, America will explode or sink by 2025. You know, like my positions on concussions, I care about affected adults, but they're capable of making decisions for themselves, at least now that the facts are on the table. But it's the kids who worry me most. And while I know many of you are of the belief that parents should do the parenting, not the state, I would argue that parents were given that chance, and in the case of those 19% of kids who are obese, the mothers and fathers have failed. As I've told you, I was a fat kid. Not obese, but overweight for parts of my childhood. And trust me, fat kids get ridiculed and ostracized by their peers. And experts say it affects their schoolwork, their overall health, and their chance of living a long life as well. So what can the state do to attack this epidemic? Plenty. For starters, act on 3 measures currently before them on Beacon Hill, which address the primary causes: not enough exercise, too many calories, and too little sleep. First, bring back recess. A recent Globe story focused on the teamwork and dispute resolution benefits of at least 20 minutes a day out of the classroom. But the relevant aspect here is the value of controlling weight for kids whose primary exercise is walking to the refrigerator and back. Second, they can pass the soda tax that Deval Patrick proposed multiple times, and they disposed of, thanks to research funded in part by soda companies like Coke, which contribute to 96 health groups in the U.S. Health groups, including the National Institutes of Health and the American Diabetes Association. So add a penny or 2 an ounce and discourage consumption of liquid sugar for some, and use the tax for prevention and public health education with the rest. And finally, address the sleep deprivation that millions of kids suffer from, making them too tired to exercise while stuffing their pie holes at a higher rate. We've been talking about starting school later, especially for high schoolers, forever, so let's just do it. Your overweight kids may not thank you now, but as fit adults, they surely will later.